Let's welcome Erika Sanzi from Parents Defending Education. Erika, it's good to see you again. Let's watch this. You're going to see Riley Gaines take on a Democrat congresswoman who said it was, quote, transphobic for saying it's unsafe and dangerous for biological males to go up against women athletes in sports. You're going to see the fight with Riley Gaines and Representative Summer Lee. Watch this.
Unsafe, unfair, and discriminatory practices towards women must stop. Inclusion cannot be prioritized over safety and fairness. And Ranking Member Lee, if my testimony makes me transphobic, then I believe your opening monologue makes you a misogynist. Thank you.
And Erika, that hearing stopped for nearly 2 minutes. An angry Lee called for a point of order. She withdrew her point of order. What do you make of this?
Well, I'm not surprised that she wanted those words removed, because what Riley Gaines is doing and helping set an example for others is she is turning their bullying language and their silencing tactics back on them. So calling people transphobic has certainly lost its potency and lost its currency, and that is a good thing. And what Riley Gaines is doing is essentially saying, if you're going to tell lies about me simply because I'm standing up for girls and women when it comes to women's athletics, then I'm gonna use this language that you always hijack, and I'm gonna turn it back on you. And what Riley Gaines said is true. This representative is claiming to be a champion for women because in her social justice mind and in her intersectional web that she's all tangled up in now, she thinks that she stands up for women and girls, but it's now in tension with her fidelity to gender ideology. So she's decided that she's going to put trans ideology and men who identify as females and want to compete against girls. She's decided to take their side over girls and women, which makes her not only not pro women and girls, but she's actively working against them.
You know, we've seen biological males harming women athletes on the volleyball court, on the field hockey, field. We've seen it. We've seen physical damage to women, and these student athletes are scared. They don't understand what's going on. They think it's unfair. They're not getting scholarships. They're not getting ahead as much as they would have in these competitions that they have trained so hard all their lives for. Watch Congresswoman Lisa McClain. She went off on Democrats for endangering female athletes in sports. Watch her closing remarks. Listen.
I'm here with some brave women who actually want to stand up for women, right? I want to stand up for women. I want to stand up for my daughters. I want to stand up for your daughters. This is about protecting women in women's sports. And I will not apologize for protecting your daughters, my granddaughters, my nieces and nephews. There is nothing to apologize to stick up for and give equal rights to women in women's sports.
So, Erika, this is what it's about. Why did women fight so long for generations for the protection of Title IX, only for Biden to take that away? Title IX gives women protection in sports. It elevates women in sports. But now men are included in the competitions. A biological male will win the competition time and time again. They will deny women the titles that they fought and trained so hard for. They won't get the medals. They won't get a scholarship. Men are bigger, stronger, and faster than women. It's been shown that time and again.
I have 3 teenage sons who are all athletes, and so I am standing up for women as a mother of sons who knows that this is not only totally unfair, but it is very unsafe. And again, we talk a lot about consent, but it's not only the athletics and the disadvantage and the losing of scholarships and the losing of winning. It's also that girls and women are now being told they must accept males in their single-sex spaces, which Title IX promises them. They are being told that they need to accept men undressing in front of them in their locker room, and that they're expected to undress in front of these boys and men in their locker room without their consent. And that is sexual harassment, and we have to say no to that.
Got it. Erika Sanzi, thanks for joining us tonight.